similar but even more sophisticated system is being used by games company Acclaim to generate amazing pictures like these. But for me, the best and the most natural way of entering cyberspace is, of course, hang gliding. I'm surprised nobody thought of this before. This is SIGGRAPH for bad influence, floating somewhere in cyberspace.
Wow, that looks like fun. SIGGRAPH stands for the Association for Computing Machinery's Special Interest Group on Computer Graphics and Interactive Techniques. No wonder they called it SIGGRAPH for short. It's held in a different location every year. Next year it's in July in Orlando, Florida.
Flash! Flash! So Scotty Furters, I've got a Japanese pet. Flash! Flash! Hey, it's the fastest Japanese racing tortoise in the world. Naughty Flash running away from me like that. Japanese people like nothing more than to go down to the traditional tortoise racing stadium on a wet Wednesday in Osaka and cheering their pets round the track. Now stay there while I do this next cheat. It's for Lotus Turbo Challenge 2 on the Amiga. On the password screen, simply type in DUX, D-U-X, and you'll be able to play a hidden game of Carnival. Hey! Now then, Flasher, time for your race training. So here we go. Ready, steady, go! Oh, I forgot he only understands Japanese. Hitachi, Toshiba, Suzuki. Wow! Oh, careful!
Christmas, the season of goodwill to all men, but also the season where we get completely swamped by beat-em-up games. This is the long-awaited Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition on the Mega Drive, which is out this week. A question that foxes lots of people, though, is what makes these games so appealing? Well, despite what politicians and adults will tell you, it is not the violence. These games look good and sound great, but the real hook is the playability, the total control you have over each character.
The real skill lies in the so-called special moves, the finger acrobatics required to pull off these moves more quickly than your opponent. For example, one of Chun-Li's special moves is a 180-degree rotation of the joypad, pressing any punch buttons, like that. Oh. Exactly. And different punch buttons will give you different speeds of fireballs and different levels of attack in the fireball.
Nowadays, of course, lots of fight games have got these features, but most of them have missed the real point. In Street Fighter 2, all the characters are different. They've been cunningly designed to have strengths and weaknesses, so finding a character whose tactics best suit your style of play is half the fun. Mind you, there's nothing as satisfying as pulling off a spectacular triple combination and stunning your opponent into defeat. It's brutal! It's also very hard.
This Christmas sees loads of beat-em-ups coming out across all the formats. Remember those turtles? Well, the naughty ninjas have just been resting. Their latest game is a one-on-one beat-em-up called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. They both look lovely on the SNES and the Mega Drive, although the Mega Drive boys look slightly tougher.
This is tough enough on the SNES, and it has an interesting feature, a video replay option. So when you get to the end of your bout, you can wind it back and watch your victory or defeat in slow motion. Oh, look at that move. Yes!
Body Blows 2 Galactic is one of the few computer beat-em-ups. Danny and Junior have to face 10 of the fiercest fighters in the world, from dinosaurs to a warrior made entirely out of flames.
We've had cartoon characters, we've had digitized video characters, now we've got clay characters. Clay Fighter is probably the weirdest fight game you will ever see. The 8 characters are all made out of clay and have been animated and filmed one frame at a time. And they have got some weird special moves. The Blob, for example, can turn himself into a boot to stomp on you, into 7 fists for close-up pummeling, and can even trap you inside himself so you can see your own arms wriggling around. Weird.
But remember, it's only a game. And now for some more reviews.
Alien Breed 2 is the sequel to one of the best-selling Amiga games ever. You join the Interplanetary Corps on a mission to rescue a space colony which has been overrun by all sorts of mutant beasties. You won't find Ripley here. This has nothing to do with Aliens the movie. Here's Matthew.
The original Alien Breed was one of my favourite games, but this one's a lot better. It's certainly faster. This game's designed to be played by 2 players, and it's much better if you do. Now oh, that was Katie that just died there. We're just trying to collect a key from here. Now we've got to rush back down to the bottom. As you can see, the scrolling is very smooth. We've only got a certain time, and that buzzing means our time's running out. Katie's just died there again. I'd give this game 5 out of 5. If you like shoot-'em-ups, you'll love this one.
I thought this game was a bit dull. The graphics are good, but all the levels look the same. This is an excellent game with great graphics and sound. Unfortunately, it's a little bit hard to get to grips with.
And the scores for Alien Breed 2, the girls gave it an average score of 3 out of 5, the boys won better, 4 out of 5.
Let's play tennis.
Jimmy Connor's tennis was a hit on the SNES, and now it's out on the links. You can play championship matches against the computer, or you can take on a friend. So it's over to the centre court for Wright versus Marsh, and it's Miss Marsh to serve.
To play against a friend, you need one of these cables which joins the two links together. I've got a different viewpoint from Ben. I'm the one moving around.
This is what it looks like from where I'm standing. I can see Sarah moving at the top of the screen. Prepare to be thrashed.
I think not. Love 40. Here I'm 40 love down, and I'm serving to save the game. It's really hard to serve because you've got to time it perfectly.
We're watching the game from my viewpoint. You can choose between a hard or grass court. We're playing on the hard court. To be really sure of hitting the ball, you've got to stand around the yellow square.
You've got to really persevere with this game, 'cause it's so hard.
I'd recommend this. It's brilliantly realistic, but it takes a while to get into it first. At least that's Sarah's excuse.
I'll let you win! This is one of the best tennis games I've ever seen. If you've got a Lynx, then buy it.
This is an excellent game with great graphics and sound. Unfortunately, it's a little bit hard to get to grips with.
This is the best sports game I've ever played on a handheld.
And the scores for Jimmy Connor's tennis, both the girls and the boys gave it a very good 4 out of 5.
Hasso Scotty Fertler. I am an expert in the little-known Japanese martial art of Tai Pin. I will demonstrate on my assistant, Nissan. Hi-oh, ho-ya. Ha! Hasso. The difference between Tai Pin and other martial arts is that it only works on stuffed animals who don't know the special moves. And this is a cheat for Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the SNES that lets you turn the special moves on or off in a versus battle. Simply take controller 2 on the handicap screen and press down, R, up, L, Y and B. A special options screen will appear, allowing you to turn the special moves off and on at will. And now, some Tai Pin special moves. A Tai Pin hour.
Okay, we're just about ready for our Bad Influence fireworks display. Our fireworks expert Jeremy Finch has got them all wired up to go off in the right order, but they're actually going to be triggered by the computer, and the computer is in here. It's that box of tricks on the left that does it. It will set off the igniters to ignite the fireworks in the correct sequence as instructed by the computer, and we've got a demo sequence loaded to show how it works. Watch the screen, you'll see the computer firework go off at the same time as the igniter, all being well. Well, that seems to be working, so now we just check with Jeremy that our fireworks are all ready. Everything's set up? Everything's ready. Brilliant, so all now I've got to do is load up our Bad Influence display. 3, 2, 1, go!
Amazing! If you want to read the date of last set your videos recorders now. Last week's competition was to win a copy of Jurassic Park and a SNES. The question was, what was the name of the era before the Jurassic era? The answer was Triassic, and the lucky winner is Anthony Simpson from Lancashire. Well done. 10 lucky runners up. Get Bad Influence t-shirts as well. Woo.
This week's competition prize is a Mega Drive with Sonic Spinball, and the question is, what year was the gunpowder plot when Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament? Call us with your answer on 0891 700 100. The call will cost you no more than 25p, but get permission from whoever pays the bill before you phone, please. Lines will stay open until midnight on Monday. Isn't this brilliant?
And if you're having a firework party, tomorrow night, don't forget, be safe. Use the firework code.
Have a happy and safe bonfire night. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.